Hello Internet, I am back for 2015, and for my first video I'm going to be giving an overview of Elite Dangerous, a hardcore space sim released back in December by Frontier Development. It is a successor to the legendary Elite series, which dates all the way back to 1984, and just barely it is older than I am.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
It is a persistent universe game which can be played solo, in full multiplayer, which is a lot like an MMO, or with a small group of people. I say persistent because each of those modes is the same galaxy. The only thing that changes is how other players come into your game. You can switch seamlessly between all three modes, and your ship will always be in the same place with the same stuff in it.
Flight assist off. Scan detected. Flight assist on.
The most apt description I've seen of the game in its present state is that it is a mile wide and an inch deep.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
There are so many different kinds of things that you can do, but there's not a lot of variety within those things. You could be a trader, a pirate, a bounty hunter, an explorer. You can work for the military, or you could work the black market within the three major factions, each having hundreds upon thousands of systems and stations within their control. It is a lot like Minecraft in that the entire narrative of the game is your personal story and how you approach the various situations you may find yourself in, and how you make your fortune. The in-universe narrative is delivered through the mission descriptions and daily newsfeed, and players in the multiplayer component can affect it in some ways by shifting the balance of power in parts of the galaxy through various means. This could have the effect of making a certain faction undesirable. So if you are aligned with that faction, you might get attacked by NPCs in that region. Or by creating an economic boon in certain corners of the galaxy, making trading very lucrative in those regions. I believe the patch that they just recently put out balances the trading such that there is actual supply and demand in the galaxy, and you can plan your trading accordingly more appropriately instead of relying on a singular route that is mathematically the best. It's more fluid now.
Landing gear deployed.
The footage that you're watching is from a trading run I made recently, and it is likely very boring unless you're into space trucking. So the rest of the video will be showing off some of the other things that you can do in the game.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Now that the trading run is over, I can show you a bit about the game one-on-one. So right now I'm in my ship. This is your entire view of the game. There's no third person, there's no first person, you are just in your ship constantly. So I'm in one of the major starports, the McKee ring in some system, GD219. And your interaction with the systems of the game is pretty much through the starport services, which can be accessed in any starport, and they vary between starports. Some will not have all of these options. This is the news area. You can look at the news feed stories for whatever's going on in the galaxy. Repair, refuel, all that stuff here. This is my ship. It's a Viper. It's a combat. It's a medium, I would say a medium combat ship. It's used as a fighter for a lot of militaries. So let's see. The bulletin board is where you grab missions. There may not be missions here that you can do. They would be listed as unavailable because you don't either meet the reputation requirements or you physically can't with how much storage space you have in your ship, etc. Let's see. Contacts is where you can pay off your bounty or get paid for bounties or pay off any fines you have. The commodities market is where you can buy and sell goods. Each station will not sell everything. They have specialties. So this is an independent corporate system. They are a high-tech and refinery economy, so you're going to find a lot of like electronics you can buy here pretty cheap, and like oil you can buy here pretty cheap, and then sell that to other systems who maybe need that sort of thing. Yeah, and the shipyard is where you can buy ships. Not every station is going to have that. I think there's 12 ships right now in the game, maybe more, and they're adding more all the time. I have a ship stored here. It's my my space truck that I use. You can outfit your ship here, so this is pretty much the only third-person view you'll get of your ship at any time. These are its vital stats down here. They'll make a lot more sense as you play around with them and learn to play them, but they're incredibly complicated for me to try to explain in this short video. So I think what I wanted to do was show off a bit of the combat, and I think the quickest / easiest way to do that is to do some bounty hunting in this system. I'm in the solo mode. That means there will probably be some NPCs around that are wanted so that I can hunt them for bounty. Let's see. I'm trying to remember the buttons. It's been a while since I've played.
Ship released.
Nope, that's the lights. Scoop. Landing gear. Got it.
Retracted.
Nope,
Shield
silent running.
Landing gear retracted.
There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted.
Signature restored.
Now, all of the stations are landable. There is an upgrade you can buy, which is an auto-docking computer. Some of the stations have outdoor docking ports, but the big ones like this one are you fly into it and land it, and that's pretty cool the first couple times you do it, and then it could probably get pretty annoying, I imagine, but I still love it. So down in the lower right you can see my power distribution, which I can adjust with my POV hat on my joystick. You can shift power around between your engines, your weapon systems, or your systems. Systems keep your shields charged and all of your electronics working. So now that I'm far enough away from the system, I can enter Super Cruise, although I do want to wait until my shield recharges first, because it will not recharge in Super Cruise. There we go. Okay. Alright. So now we're going to enter Super Cruise. When you do not have a planet or a system targeted, you will enter Super Cruise. And this is how you travel inside of a star system, from planet to planet, station to station. You can see other ships in this mode, but it takes a while for them to show up. So I think we're going to fly towards the sun and just wait for some contacts to pop up. See, there's one. So when you hover over it, it will start to scan it, and it will show up as wanted. No, he's clean. Matt Pattamore is clean. He's the only contact I have right now, so we'll just follow him for a while. Now I have an interdictor hooked up, which I can use to yank people out of super crews, which is useful for both pirates and, you know, bounty hunting. An anaconda. Oof, that's a cruiser class vessel. If he's wanted, he would probably eliminate me. So he is of rank dangerous. So he's probably very good at his job, but he's with the police. So over here you can see my ranks. I have a novice combat rank, a merchant trade rank, and a scout explorer rank. Those ranks go up as you earn money doing the various things, like through combat, you know, turning in bounties or doing missions that involve combat. Trade, earning money through trade, and exploring, earning money through exploring. So whenever you hit an unexplored system, you can sell that data once you get 20 light years away, and you can get a nice profit. And there are things that speed that stuff up so that you can actually make money doing it. Paul Lumbee. Ooh, wanted. But he's dangerous, but he's also in an adder, which is a hauler vessel. I think I might be able to take this. So, well, I lost him. There we go. Okay, where is he? Alright. Let's give you a shot. I have to catch up to him first. Okay, interdicting. So in order to interdict him, I have to keep him inside that reticle. Now, if I were being interdicted, I would have to aim for the reticle in order to break the interdiction. The red and the blue indicate, you know, who's winning this tug of war. And he could also power down his engines to submit, but that does not happen often. Okay, come on, come on. Yeah, alright. Switch to my weapons, deploy. Alright. Blow his ass up. Alright. So I have lasers, projectile weapons, and a missile rack on board this. I've got 4 weapon systems, which are pretty cool. Alright, I've almost gotten through his shields. Perfect. Launch the missile. So in combat, you're constantly managing your ammunition, overheating, your... Sorry, I'm a little distracted because, you know, I'm fighting this dude. Okay. Yeah. This worked out better than I thought. Targeting is relatively automatic. You have to keep your reticles pretty much in their general vicinity, and the game will handle the rest. I have gimbaled weapons, which means that they work on a... Oh, shit! Bumped him. But he's at 3%. Alright, what's he doing? I gotta knock through his shields and then hit 3% more, hopefully before he escapes. Doesn't look like he's gonna try, though. Now, he also has... I can target individual systems. I've never had much luck with that. It's hard to hit them. There we go. It can be hard to hit them, but you could specifically target his engines or his cargo hatch. And there are systems for like breaking somebody's cargo hatch without them being able to do anything about it, so you can steal their cargo. And as you saw up in the info corner, I got a 10,000 credit bounty for killing that dude, which is pretty good. Alright, so let's try to find another one. Jump to what? Oh, why is my landing gear? Oh, I know why. Alright. Alright, let's enter Super Cruise again. So, there are various mission types in the game. There are hauling missions, there are hunting missions, pretty much you go to a place and do combat for a couple times, and for many missions you'll find that an unidentified signal source. So these are basically like random encounters within the game. For some missions, like if you have to go hunt 6 pirates in a system, you're going to want to aim for these unidentified signal sources because that's where they hide. You could also find like a wreck of a spaceship and its cargo, or just some random like spice traders, or yeah, they're really random encounters. So for some missions they have branching, quote-unquote branching paths, where the first guy that you come across will say, hey, I will offer you more money or better connections to not do that thing that you were paid to do, but instead do this other thing. You'll run into that fairly often. Unless you're, unless you want to piss off the government, you will probably never ever want to do what they ask, because it's usually like if you want to go hunt if the station wants you to go hunt pirates, the first guy you come across will say, hey, instead of hunting pirates, why don't you go kill police for us? We'll pay you a little bit more, but you are gonna be royally fucked whenever you try to go back to that system. So what do we got here? Where's everybody? Okay.
Scan detected.
Oh, I'm being scanned. Ah, these look like pirates. Yeah. Let's take them out. Being jerks. He's flying the Sidewinder, which is the starter ship. So he's probably boned. Come on, where are you? There we go. Trying to avoid using my missiles because they are expensive. Okay, he's gotten behind me. There we go. And you're done. Who's next? Oh, there are cops around. Cool. System authority. Who's Butters? Getting shot at by cops. And he's wanted, so goodbye. Come on, come around. The turning in this game is unbearably slow. I mean, maybe that's realistic, but man, it is hard to cope with sometimes. Alright, he's trying to escape. Not on my watch. No, and he's gone. Alright. So I could scan his frame wake if I had the right equipment. And follow him if I wanted to, but I don't care. Alright, let's go back to town. Look at this swank end slate. Thanks to my good friend Patrick for creating the art, as I have no marketable design skills. Go ahead and click on that subscribe button to see more videos and get notified whenever I upload a new one. And over there on the left, we see links to 2 of my previous videos. Neat! Thanks for watching, guys. I am planning on putting up more videos in the coming year, so thanks for coming along on the journey with me. We'll see you next time.